Okay, so this is kind of like a walkthrough of the tutorial, I suppose. It's not particularly confusing, but in case anybody doesn't understand, we'll just get into it. Where it says start, you click start. Fantastic. But anyway, here you've got enter your name. Let's just... I believe it's limited to 10 characters. I think that's what that says anyway. So you're just going to type something like Steve. Click OK. I think Steve's taken. That's a shame. But let's try something else. Let's try OCHD 2. And OCHD 2 appears to be okay. You can change your nickname in the menu. That's what it says at the bottom there. We're just going to want to click OK. Say, we're okay with that nickname. Let's go. And now we're starting a tutorial battle against Dragon. I don't know what... It's a dragon. There's really not a lot to this because it's either you can't lose or you always lose. I can't remember. Let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, well, nothing happens. All right, sweet. And I'm pretty sure you can access the tutorial again from the main menu later, so that's not a big deal. Anyway, Urza's just going to tell you what you have to do here. This button I've just clicked is story mode, and this is stage 1 of story mode. You get given characters to start off with, and you get Urza to use as a guest, which is a little bit misleading. Much like every other game that does this, you won't get a level 30 guest captain if you don't have a level 30 character. So just bear that in mind. Now the game's pretty straightforward. You just saw there link attack. That's random chance when you do any normal attack that one of the other characters will join in on it. There's no link attacks on special attacks though. So this would be a special attack. And Natsu also has one, obviously. Now all these attacks have types, which I'm going to break down in a different video because there are type advantages and stuff like that in this game. It's a little bit less relevant than it is in games like One Piece Treasure Cruise, but it's still somewhat necessary to go over, so I will do that at some point. A different video though. Now this over here is like, I think it's the Eion cannon, I think that's what it's called. But essentially all this is as you battle, the more damage you do, the more that fills up. And in certain battles you might get this 2 or 3 times if it goes on for really long. But most of the time you won't even see it. It'll only be in like high stamina raids and stuff like that that it actually is even remotely any chance of it happening. Most of the stages you're going to clear pretty quickly. And if you can't clear them quickly, you're probably not going to clear them. So yeah, that's the tutorial stage. Pretty straightforward. Now this we got here is called a magical seed. And magical seeds are used on different characters. Again, it's based on these classes, these the types that the characters have. So that red one is one that Urza's going to teach us to use on Natsu later. But now she's going to take us to our tutorial pool. And it's blue, so it's going to be a silver. Maybe grey? Is it going to be grey? Ooh boy, I got it right. That button in the top right is just for skipping. As you can see, he's a water type, or I've been calling it water type. But like I said, I'll do a full guide on the types later. And this button just takes you to your box. The little mage here is pretty straightforward. It's just like your characters. It's your mages. The one below it is the magic, and the one below that is the items. But you will have other options later. I think you have at least one more option. That's for Lacrima. They haven't integrated that in the tutorial, so I can't show that right now. I'll show that some other time. But there's our team, hey! And they're all level 1. And we basically can't clear anything. So this loading right now is just the bulletin boards. There's some New Year's summons on right now. I don't really know what to say about these. There's not a lot to say, so I'm just going to close it. This is my daily login. I got a Fire Seed and 2 Fairy Stones. Fairy Stones are the premium currency in this game. And this is the event login, which I got 10 Fairy Stones for. Sweet. So this is like 7 days for starting the game, as I understand it. So to give you a chance to have any hope of doing well in the game, they give you 2 guaranteed 4 stars and, I don't know, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75 Fairy Stones it looks like. So that's fairly decent. That's a fairly good start. You need 50 Fairy Stones to do a multi, so pretty good. What else can I talk about in this tutorial bit? Well, I can go through the main menu, I guess. So this button here, this little red one, contains your ID and your password. So don't click that on screen or on video if you don't want to show that off. This is your experience bar. You fill that up, you level up, you get a stamina refill. AP is action points, which is just stamina. This is the non-premium currency, just the coins. And then the Fairy Stones, obviously the currency. That plus will take you to go buy some. Now there's a full menu here, which I'm going to translate everything on the menu and show what it is in English in the video. I haven't got that out for me right now, but I'll have it up when I'm editing the video. So you can see what all those said. Pause the video back then if you wanted to see that. This button here will take you to what I call Extra Island. It's the bulletin board, and it shows like extra quests, the equivalent of Extra Island. This bit underneath just shows bonuses that are on right now. Increased chance of getting a gold box to drop. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is maybe stamina is 50% off or something. I don't know. But these ones don't appear to be lit up, which I think that means they're not active right now. These 2 definitely are active. I could be wrong on that. But these are Fairy Stone Sale and boosted chance of a super success when you're leveling up your characters. The gift box is your gift box. It has gifts in it. This here is the missions. If you clear a mission, you get bonus prizes. The gold tickets are kind of like the red tickets in Bleach. They aren't for the main story. You use action points on the main story and on Extra Island. The gold tickets are used for guilds, which I don't believe you can do until level 20 anyway. That's this button down here. And for the world tournament thing, which is down here. You can get more gold tickets just by logging in every day or by clearing a gold ticket quest. This over here is just daily bulletins telling you what's going on right now. There's an event where you can get these bonus jewels and gems, and you can use those to buy stuff in game. I'm really thinking what else needs to be said here. So that little red banner there over the key means premium summon, and the little red banner over the key is the 72-hour bonus summon, which I believe is Mavis right now, like New Year Mavis. This is your starter summon, which you get given a starter summon, which is I think 5 fairy stones for a guaranteed 4-star. I might be wrong on that, or is it a boosted chance of a 4-star? I don't know. 4 stars being the highest you can get in the game. The 4 stars are awakened into 5s, but you can only pull a 4-star. Similar to in One Piece, you can only pull a 5-star, but you can evolve some of them into 6 stars. So yeah, I don't know. So here's the 48-hour summon, and the 72-hour was actually the New Year Natsu and Lucy, which I have pulled on. I don't know if that video will be up before this one or not, but whatever. Also at the side here, we have the coin summon. Coin summon is... Coin summon's the coin summon. You use coins and you get rubbish characters you're never going to use. I don't know the purpose of this. Friend point summons have like a purpose in Dragon Ball Z because you use them to... you need the fodder to level up your characters. Not so much here. Like, you're just going to really use boosters. You're not going to use these, so... Kind of rubbish. And this is a 1 a day single fairy stone summon. You can do a single summon that would normally cost 5 and it only costs 1. The only catch is you can only use fairy stones that you've paid for. You can't use free-to-play stones. Safe to say I've never done that banner because I haven't spent any money on this game. I may do somewhere down the line, but right now I kind of don't want to. I just kind of don't want to. So I think I've covered pretty much everything on the main screen except these two down here. This pot is for making lacrimas, which you can... They're just items you can use to boost your character's stats. I'm going to have a whole video on that because I kind of need to go on my main account, which actually has some stones for making them before I can do that, so whatever. And this button just takes you to the editing your mages page and stuff like that. Okay, so this down here. Okay, yeah, this basically walks you through everything. This is telling you what's in the items bag, which is evolvers, which is what Plu is, this guy here. These are boosters, so this sword, this recovery potion, and this shield can be used in-game. The sword boosts your attack, the shield boosts your defense. These only work for 1 stage. And the potion just revives you. It's the equivalent of using a fairy stone, except you don't use a fairy stone for it, you actually spend your in-game currency on it, the non-premium one, the coins. These things are fairy seeds, and these stars, I've just been calling stars. I'm sure they have a real name, but I've been calling them stars. Their purpose is, well, they're just a currency, another currency that you use to, when you awaken somebody. Would you use it when you awaken somebody? You definitely use it when you're leveling up spells, which is what the fairy seeds are for, obviously. So when you're leveling up a major spell, use a fairy seed or a magic seed, and you use the stars of the corresponding type that it's asked for. There is showing the evolvers. Once you can evolve characters straight away once you have the evolvers. They don't need to be a certain level. But that's nice, and it increases their max level capacity. They're showing the magic seeds and the stars being used to level up actual spells. And lastly, it's showing Lacrima, and you can equip them to your characters and they'll be stronger for the most part. This one in particular shows off a gold one, which would have an insane cost. Gold ones, all you do with them is turn them into the other ones. You can't actually really use them on characters because they have such a high cost. But that one there, that red one, that is a Natsu specific one, and that will boost Natsu stats, any Natsu stats, by a significant amount. I'm seriously trying to think if there's anything else I need to cover. I think that's going to do it for this video, and in the next one hopefully I'll cover any specifics I missed. So yeah, see you guys next time.